Hello everyone, I'm the Vortex. Welcome to this fourth episode of the series Node.js Discord bot. Today, we will be taking a break from Spice, and I'll show you guys something you might like. The famous role command from one of my other bots, Gary. I built it for the server Tyra Games Dev Squad, a game development community. On this server, you can request mods, blah blah. Let's hop into the file. So, in this, I only cut and took what was regarding the role command, and I also added a little bonus, the pin command. I won't be rewriting everything down because that would be a huge pain in my ass, and the video would be hours long and no one would watch it. So I'll just simply gonna try to explain everything as clearly as I can, and feel free to pause the video if you want to copy the code. So to start with, we have just establishing the simple function command, so just know where I am in the bot. And here I have all my self-cleaning text, so everything Gary's gonna answer to the people, he's gonna delete it after 5,000 milliseconds of delay. Next up, I'm just gonna skip this and present it afterwards. Here I've established an array of roles, because the first thing I thought I'd do is make that big pile of code for each and every single role. But the thing is, there are a lot of roles, so the file would be really heavy, and calling it would call a lot of RAM and resources on the computers and servers, and that's not what I wanted. So after some more thinking, I've made an array of roles. So in here we have the role list and the denied role list. You'll see what this is later, but it only has the name of the roles. And yeah, I wrote it down, doesn't work. It's because it has trouble analyzing with words, 2 words or more. So that's why this is there. So yeah, so let's start with the beginning. So right here it's gonna say, if in the message of the user it starts with star role, it's gonna create a function, and it's gonna get the role name in the array right here. And then that's just some ununderstandable garbage that's just saying it's between all of these, and that's it. Now, once this criteria is done, it hops on the next and says, if the role list includes the role name detected after star role in the message, he's gonna simply go fetch the name of the role. It's gonna fetch the role, and it's gonna make a variable called role. And here I just made a little variable member. It's gonna delete the message of the user after 5,000 milliseconds of delay. And now it splits into 2 even halves. So the first one is, if the user that did the command star role the name of the role which is in the array, if he doesn't have it, he's gonna add the role and say user, the role has been added. Remember, because it's dot supply reply. But if the user already has the role, for example, the newbie's role, which you don't want, when you execute the command, it's gonna remove the role and reply that the role got removed. And then that was like a little bit of memeing and troll, but the roles that are in the denied role list, like admin, mods, and guru, which you don't want everyone to have, well, it's simply gonna find if the user doesn't have the role, it's gonna say you do not have the permission to use this command. And for example, the mods command, the role which I have, it's gonna say you already have this role. So what a better way to show than just see it yourself. So first I'm gonna start with a basic role, for example artist, and boom, the vortex, the role has been added. If I do it again, role artist, it removes the role, and I messed up somewhere, and I yeah, there you go. Now that just to clean the way, if I write down role admin with only one I, the vortex, you do not have the permission to use this command. And if I do, for example, role mods, the vortex, you already have this role. The other thing I did was for the 3 roles that have spaces in the word, what I did was I simply said if you detect star role the whole thing, then it's gonna find it and it's gonna apply the same pattern of do you have it, if yes take it back, and if no give it. Finally, the little bonus that I wanted to show you guys was the pin command. So what it does right there, if the message starts with pin like this, you have to write the markdown, otherwise it doesn't work. If you write pin and then your message, the bot will automatically pin it anywhere. Anyhow, it's gonna pin it. And how it works is, again, letting the role find, like, the variable is role, and it's fetching the role mods, and again that's setting the member. And then in the command it says if the author doesn't have the role mods, well, Gary's only gonna reply only mods are permitted to pin messages. And if the user has the role mods, it's gonna just pin. That's useful if you write a big text of announcements and you don't want to spend 2 seconds more of just right clicking right here and just pinning. Well, you can just type pin at the beginning and it's gonna do it for you. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Kind of a different approach to learning Discord bots. But yeah, tell me in the comments what you thought of that different style, and I promise next time we're working on Spice again. Thanks for watching. Peace.